Hello class, I wanted to give you a short rundown of the income statement and the balance sheet. The income statement tracks all of your cash inflows and cash outflows over the course of a year. When dealing with an income statement, you want to ask the question, has cash moved? If the answer is yes, then you're dealing with the income statement. If the answer is no, then you are likely dealing with the balance sheet. Let's have a look at the income statement. It is made of two basic sections, cash inflows and cash outflows. Cash inflows include salaries and income or cash received from any ventures, including tax refunds. The second section is the cash outflow section. It is comprised of fixed expenses and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those for which you cannot control the amount of the payment or whether or not to pay the expense. Think of fixed expenses as those that you are under contract to pay, like a mortgage, a loan payment, or an insurance payment. Variable expenses, on the other hand, are those that you can control by reducing consumption, like running your air conditioner on 75 on a hot day instead of 70 to cut down on your utility bills, or switching from name brand food products to generic brands to save money on groceries. At the bottom of the income statement, you net the total cash inflows with the total cash outflows to see if there's a cash surplus, which means you are making more than what you spend, or a cash deficit, which means you are spending more than you make. The balance sheet is a snapshot of your financial position on a particular day. It is a single point in time. You can use the balance sheet to see what you owe and what you own. The driving force behind the balance sheet is the following formula. Total assets equal total liabilities plus total equity, or net worth. Assets are things you own, like monetary accounts that hold your money, investment assets that you hold long term in order to generate revenue, retirement assets that you hold in order to save for your retirement, housing, and automobiles and personal property. The last category is filled with things you own for you that are not held to generate revenue. This can include valuables like jewelry or stamp collections that do hold value but are not solely owned for investment purposes. Liabilities are bills or notes that you owe. Liabilities are broken up into two categories. Short-term liabilities are those you should pay off in less than a year. This includes past due bills and credit cards. Yes, credit cards are short-term because you should always pay them off in a year due to the high interest rates they carry. If you do not, then you are wasting money. Long-term liabilities are those that extend over a year, like auto loans, mortgages, and student loans. Total equity, or net worth, is comprised of what you own minus what you owe. It lets you know if you are solvent or not. When you have completed your balance sheet, you can use the formula total assets equal total liabilities plus total equity or net worth to check yourself. If this formula does not balance out, then you have done something wrong. To end the video with a short chat about ratios. Financial ratios are different depending on which field you are working in. For this reason, I recommend that you all follow the instruction of the assignment or lecture videos over the book in order to keep us all on the same page. Now, since you've made it to the end of the video, I'll reward you with a few hints about ratios. Annual debt payments are comprised of home, auto, and credit card payments. Also, the Williams only have one ratio that is in the recommended range, so you all should have a lot of recommendations to make.